Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. Today is September 10th, 2014. My name's Rex Harris, and as always, it's great to see you here. Tonight, you see before you some of the instructors that we have selected to create training for you inside of the Academy. We have Mr. Bob Riddell, who came to me here, I don't know, a month and a half or so ago, and we just decided that it was time to act on some impulses we've had for a while, and he came to me with the idea for the Academy and stuff like that, and we just started building, and lo and behold, here we are today in a website that's already approaching 1,000 members in its first month. So truly phenomenal what we've got going on here. Next we have Laura McCarthy. Laura McCarthy is going to be taking us through the basics of online marketing. We've got Michelle Grigsby, who's going to be the queen of your social media world, Instagram, Facebook, and some other good stuff. She's also a blogging specialist. Then we have Robert Blakely, leadership and communication. What this guy taught me in 20 minutes one night in Orlando when him and I were hanging out after Marketing Mayhem was probably some of the best direct sales training and just interaction, human interaction training I've ever had in my life. And then last but not least, we have Sherry Higdon here. Sherry Higdon is going to be sharing with you on mindset and personal development, inspirational messages and that type of thing, just to kind of give you that. She calls herself the voice in the wilderness, we all go through challenging times. All of us have been there, and this is your opportunity now to learn from people who are making this happen, people who are making money on the internet, people who are generating leads every day, people who know these things. This is your chance to get access to them directly. You're going to be seeing a lot more of them, so get used to them. So we'll go through and let everybody do their personal introductions. We'll start here. We got to go ladies first. So we'll start with Sherry Higdon. Here, we'll let Sherry introduce herself, and we'll just go down the line. So Sherry, good evening. Thanks for being here. Share with us who you are and why you're here.
Well, thank you, as always, for allowing me to be part of this. I always consider it such an honor to even be asked to be part of this because it is such a special thing that's going on here. So super, super excited to be here and honored. And my part of this is a little different than everybody else. Everybody else is going to teach you the techno stuff and how to do the social media and how to create that blog and do those things. Well, that ain't my part. My part's to get up in your grill and remind you every day why you're doing this, why you get up every day and keep going after this thing, because it's such a part of you and you have to do it. Once you realize it's in your heart and your spirit, you can't put it down, and that is my job here, and I am good at it. I'm going to whip that snot right out of you. I'm not going to let you quit. So everybody that's here is here for a reason. Nothing just happens. And if what you hear and what you see among this group and here at the Academy is resonating with you, then you just know you're in the right place at the right time. And it's really time to settle down. Just settle down, all the chaos that's been going on in your life, and really get focused on what you can accomplish and learn here. So I am excited, and I'll just let it go at that for right now.
Thank you, Sherry. Next up, my brother from another mother, as we came to find out in Orlando, Mr. Robert Blakely. Blakester, share with people what it is that you're going to bring to them inside of the Academy. We got no audio, dude. Can't hear you. Cannot hear you. Still can't hear you. So while Robert's fixing this, we'll go ahead and move on down the line. We'll go to Michelle here. And the cricket noises were yours, weren't they, Michelle? Did you guys see how she did that? Did you see how she did that? So what's going on, Michelle? Share with people what you're going to be bringing them inside the Academy.
There's a method behind all my madness, let me just tell you. No, everything I do, I literally have a motive. Everything I do, and I'm going to be teaching a lot of really awesome tips on how to brand yourself and how to use social media to become a rock star. I am not kidding. Since I've been applying these methods that we're going to teach you, I have generated a huge following, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And I just want to let you know, I literally have spent thousands of dollars, and a lot of time learning some of the techniques that I'm going to teach you. And, I do need to let you guys know, because I haven't told anybody yet, but I went to my AWeber account, and that training that Dawn and I did yesterday on the blogging training, and she showed how to do that pop-up. Guys, my opt-ins tripled today from just
Wow.
free visits to my blog. I am stoked, and that was a free method that I was using. I mean, you have to have an AWeber account and a blog, but I'm just really, really excited to be sharing with you all the knowledge that I have, and I have to tell you, it's the information that we're going to be giving you. What I love about this panel that's here today is you've got Sherry, who is amazing on her mindset. I mean, thanks to Sherry, I have, tips for me to give my little 15-second mindset tips. And I actually steal some of her content because it's so good. And, everybody on this panel they all have their own talents. And when we put that together, guys, we're talking a powerhouse. I'm not going to lie. I mean, this is a powerhouse. And I have been looking for an internet marketing training company per se to kind of to affiliate myself with, and I was wanting to kind of create a product like that myself, but I just don't have the resources. What I saw Rex doing, that is exactly what I want, and so that is why I'm here, because this is I haven't seen anything like it, guys. We're not here to try to get you in and upsell you. It's very basic in regards to, you get some free training and then you can be a pro member. And let me tell you, though, the camaraderie that you'll get with the team and all of the tips and techniques that you're going to get is going to be well worth it. So if you're watching this right now and you have not even registered to be a free member, you at least need to do that, right, guys? And I believe right below this video or next to this video, make sure you at least register. Okay? I promise.
Right down there.
Right there.
Are you able to hear me now?
Yay!
Yes.
We got you.
You are back. We can hear you.
Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, like we said earlier, without further ado, my brother from another mother, Robert Blakely. Listen to this, guys. I mean, listen to everybody on this panel, but guys, listen to what Robert teaches you about human communication. What he teaches works, and there are people out there that respect him for what he teaches when it comes to, just personal communication and direct sales. So, with that, Robert, floor is yours, brother.
So everybody can hear me okay?
We got you.
Awesome. First off, Michelle, I love that. There's a method to your madness. There's also a method to mine, as always. Myself, if you don't know me, my name is Robert Blakely. I've been known online as the Blakester. One of the things that I'm primarily concerned about or intent on is sales psychology. So I've done years and years of customer service and sales, 20 years of management, team building, things of that nature. But what I directly teach is sales psychology. What actually makes people tick? What makes people buy? Things like forbidden words, things that you shouldn't be saying within your vocabulary. How do you even stand when you're talking to somebody? Even a personal handshake, how you can get results and actually be able to build rapport off of something as simple as a handshake. Even things like recognizing the buying line and tick. So that's just a few of the things that I look forward to bringing each and every one of you guys here in the Academy. Biggest thing that I can say is that if you don't take some type of action, nothing will happen. So I look forward to being one of your instructors in the Academy of Home-Based Business, or of Home Business, excuse me, and we look forward to your success.
Thank you, Robert. I was waiting for the cricket sound again. No crickets that time. Next up, Laura McCarthy. Laura McCarthy is going to be sharing with you the basics. How do you get started? What is this? What is that? How do I do this type stuff? Laura is going to be your gal. Laura, share with us tonight what you're going to be bringing to the Academy for people.
For those of you guys that don't know me, of course, Rex said, my name is Laura McCarthy. I've been doing internet marketing for about 3 years, and as some of you out there probably have been in my shoes, where when I started, I was like, well, what does that term mean? Well, what does this term mean? Well, what does that look like? I wanted to know the breakdown, step by step. What did it look like? You know, show me the little intricate pieces of it, because that was how I learned. And some of you may be in that same boat where you want to see, well, what does that term, you know, what is the definition of that? You know, if someone says that to me, so I can go and go, oh, okay. And that, so I'm going to do, you know, a terminology sheet. I'm going to do step-by-step videos of, you know, this, go here, click here, look here, and that way you know, you can go back, stop it, go back, look, and that way you can have where you can take notes and break it down step by step, because that's the kind of way I learn, and I know other people out there are that way. And so if you're brand new, this will be very useful for you.
Love the timing on that. That was
Awesome.
fantastic.
Awesome.
So, last but certainly not least, the gentleman that came to me, and I'm going to have him share openly from his heart tonight about his passion to serve people in our industry, because that's why we are all here. We have all been through, we've been through the gamut. We've been through the highs and the lows and the everything's in between, and this man is no exception. And he presents this very well tonight. So I'm just going to share Bob, or have Bob share with you his vision for the Academy, what role he'll be playing here, and we'll go from there. So Bob, floor is yours, brother. Thank you.
Thank you, Rex. I appreciate that intro. First of all, let me just say how awesome it is to be able to be here in front of 140 plus folks that have taken the time out of their lives this evening to come hear what we have to say for you. You know, the Academy of Home Business.com is really more than just a platform where you can be able to come in and start learning things that you don't know yet, no matter where you are in your experience. It's a family, and the group of people that you have before you are not just teachers, but these are folks that have tremendous heart and are passionate about what they do and how you're able to respond. You know, to be honest with you, for those of you that don't know me on this call this evening, my name's Bob Riddell again. I live in Oklahoma. A lot of people here call me Oklahoma Bob just because of that. But, you know, I have been online actually since about 2005. I got the opportunity to meet Rex in 2007. And the reason I want to share this with you is why you're going to understand the need for you to be able to align yourself, connect yourself with not just people more experienced than you are, not with just people more successful than you are today, but with people that understand where you are and truly want to help you succeed. Okay? And so I didn't understand what really a mentor was all about till I met Rex. And Rex literally took me under his wing and started teaching me. Okay? Now, here's the thing. I am an ex-military guy, just like the Blakester is, just like Laura McCarthy is. And those of you that have any knowledge of military understand that when basically you're given an order, you just do it. Okay, so it wasn't hard for me to look at what Rex was doing and just do what he told me to do. Now, here's the interesting part. That was in February of 2007. I took to heart because I was working a full-time job at that point, and I wasn't ready to leave, but I wanted to leave, and I'd heard all the hype and conjecture and everything about being able to work from home full-time. And to be honest with you, again, before I met Rex and before I got into his training, I never thought that would be possible. But fast forward to August of 2007, and I actually got the opportunity to walk into the company that I was working for at the time, Kimberly-Clark, pretty well-known corporate company, and tell them that I was going to resign. The significance of that, folks, is the fact that it is possible no matter where you are in your life right now. And again, the fact that you need to understand a couple of very, very, very simple things about where you are. You know, the Blakester talked about the fact that he is experienced in the psychology of sales. All the folks that you see this evening have tremendous experience in specific areas that you're going to need access to. And that's how you're going to get access to us, by being a pro member with the Academy of Home Business. But I want you to think about something very, very carefully. And I share this with people with all great respect, because a lot of people work full-time jobs. A lot of people don't have the access to resources yet. But more importantly, you have to come to the conclusion that until you've run and understand how to run a business, it has nothing to do with the fact that you're at home. It has everything to do with the fact that if you've never run a business, then you don't know how to run that business. And just like when you made the decision to go to whatever school that you went to, you know, you graduated from high school, got a diploma, and maybe you went to work in the fast food business to start your career. Maybe you decided that you wanted to get a certificate because you knew being a welder or a plumber was going to give you the opportunity to make more money. Maybe you even decided that, hey, look, you know, I want to make more money than that, so I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be an accountant. Understand this. Regardless of where you are today, you had to get training to understand how to do that job. You didn't walk in to where you're working today and say, hey, this is Bob Riddell, and I'm the best, greatest thing since sliced bread, hire me. No, that's not how it works. You knew it then. And more importantly, what you knew is that you had to invest the time to go to school and the funds that you're probably repaying back right now to get that education that invariably got you the job that you have today. For those that are working full-time jobs, that's who I'm speaking to right at the moment. Understand this. Running your business online is no different. You have to come to the conclusion that until you know what you're doing, you're going to have to invest time and money. But hey, here's the great news. The great news is you're not going to spend 2, 4, 6, 8 years or 10 years of your life like you did in college to get the education, to get the paycheck that you're getting today. No, no, no. You're not going to have to invest $10,000, $20,000, $40,000 a year into your education to get that job that you got today that you're still repaying back. Folks, I'm not going to give you any income claims here because we're not about that. What I am going to guarantee you that those of you that have not took action right now, and when we say take action, we're talking about those of you that have not made the decision to join the Academy, you can do that right now. You can join for free. We're going to help you get started. You're going to come to the conclusion that I'm going to invest time. We're going to help you decide what kind of time, and you're going to decide that you're going to invest monetarily in yourself because that's what it takes. And we're going to get you there faster than you've ever thought possible. But once again, hey, I want to thank everybody that's with us this evening. I want to thank everybody that's on this panel. This is your leadership council. Get to know each and every one of these folks. They are going to be hugely important in your life and your career coming in front of you to build this business online. It's great to know everybody this evening. You can call on me anytime, because the mission for me is your success. My passion is teaching you how to get there, and Rex is going to share what the vision of the academyofhomebusiness.com is. Back to you, Rex.
Thanks, Bob. Appreciate that. You know, likewise to everybody out there, in terms of coming together to work with people that, you know, actually care about other people, you know, in this community. It's something to me that's been a long time in coming, and I'm glad that it's here now. So the vision of the Academy is very simple, and we've said this from the beginning, that we believe that every man, woman, and child on planet Earth has the right to know how to utilize the internet to create time and money freedom for themselves and their families. Okay? It's not rocket science. What it requires is A, people who are willing to show you how, and B, a person who's willing to do what it takes. There's not any point in the process where any of you are going to tell you, oh, this is simple or this is easy or anything like that. I mean, granted, it's not breaking boulders with a sledgehammer by any means, but there are certain things that you are going to need to learn how to do if you're going to be successful, you know, doing what, you know, so many home business owners across the United States and around the world are doing right now, and that's enjoying time and money freedom. You know, the opportunity to, you know, travel around the world, the opportunity to go to various events like we did, you know, and have the freedom to be able to do that in the middle of the week and not have to worry about answering to anybody at a job or anything like that. I mean, you talk about priceless. I mean, that's an amazing freedom to have, and that freedom can be a reality for you. It only requires a decision. It requires a decision, all right, you know, who am I going to follow, and, you know, where do we begin? Well, you begin right now by entering your information in the form there to the bottom right of this video and creating your free account with the Academy. Get connected with the person that referred you here. Reach out to them. Tell them, hey, I'm here. I'm willing to learn. Let's do this. Okay? You can utilize the help desk for those type of things. We actually had a guy today, cool, true story, that I'm going to be talking to, who sent in a help desk ticket requesting information on how to start getting signups in his business opportunity. And that's exactly what we want people to feel free to be able to do, is to reach out to us for that kind of assistance. Because as it says right on our website on the front page, you know, your 24/7 support system online, that's no joke. You know, I mean, this is something that we're willing to step into for those of you that want to make this happen. I put this challenge out the other day, and I'm still waiting for a couple people to take me up on it, that I will do a 3-way call for any MLM opportunity of your choice with you. If you don't have a sponsor that wants to do 3-way calls, all you've got to do is send in a help desk request and say, hey, Rex, you know, I've been looking to do some 3-way calls. I could really use some support on these. Can you help me out? Certainly, and I will do that for any company. And you might ask, Rex, how could you possibly do a 3-way call for any company? Call me and ask me. Okay, we actually have this cool little thing Ricardo Rodriguez gave us called the Ultimate Script, and you can utilize the Ultimate Script, or, you know, scripts along those same, you know, lines that can actually work to promote whichever business opportunity you're promoting right now, because the truth of the matter is it has nothing to do with the business. Okay, it has nothing to do with you. I mean, the best network marketers on the planet are professional pointers. You know, get people to a presentation. That's really the key there. Okay, so with that, we got about 5 minutes left. I'm going to go on down the line. Just going to get, you know, just about a minute here from everybody, just to share any last thoughts with you, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap up for tonight. So, Sherry, we'll start with you. Any last-minute thoughts before we wrap up here?
Well, you know, I always have a thought or two, Rex. I can't help myself. I just want to take this opportunity to really, really, really encourage everybody. You are here for a reason. This is different, and you won't know that if you just pop in and pop out. You've got to come here, settle down, and see what's here. And you know what? When you start to do that and really plug in and plug into not only the people, but the training of what resonates with you. There's so many different ways you can market. And beyond that, just being in a place where you know that that spirit inside of you, that entrepreneurial spirit, that desire to go after that vision and make it happen finally, you're in a place where that's going to be encouraged 1,000%. That's what we're here for. Is not only encourage you to learn the mechanics of marketing, but to implement and hang in there with it and not give up and quit. I'm telling you, being an entrepreneur is a calling. You are set apart when you realize that on your life, and it's a hard road to go down. You know, the word tells us many are called, few are chosen. Many are called to take this same path, but few will actually stick around long enough and go through the fires of hell it takes to make it happen. And you need some support along the way. When that, you have to have the support. And I'm telling you, having been out in that desert place and not had that, I have made it a mission of mine, and I vow to turn around and be that voice for somebody else that's in that place. I might not be able to write you a check and get you out, and that's not even my job. We have to go through what we have to go through. That's just, you know, it's part of life. It's part of the journey we have to go on. But what I can do is encourage you along the way and say, do not give up. Be that voice to remind you when everything else around you is doing just the opposite and saying, oh, this, you know, well, you know what they say. We've all had the fiery darts thrown at us. It's a daily thing. You come here and you will be encouraged. I don't care what level you're on, to hang in there and believe in that dream and do not give up, period, ever. End of conversation. All right, till next time, you guys be blessed.
Blakester, last minute words of wisdom before we wrap up. You're going to have to sign it to us, brother. We lost your microphone again. Okay, I hope you guys read lips. Michelle Grigsby.
Yes. First of all, Sherry, you really speak from the heart. I absolutely love that. That is something I wish I did more. Oh my gosh. But you know, basically the way I like to explain the academy is, you know, do you know how to properly talk to people? What if somebody asks you, what do you do? Do you know what to say? Do you know how to get leads? Do you know how to find targeted leads? Do you even know who your target market is? Do you know how to properly brand yourself? Do you know how to use an emailer? All these things, you know, if any of these resonate with you, then you need to definitely consider the academy, because we've got a multi-talented panel of trainers that are going to show you how to succeed. So I'm just really, really excited about where we're going with this. Cheers, guys.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why. It's kind of funny. Every time I try to mute Google Plus, it doesn't want to let me talk afterwards. So anyway, last words of wisdom for myself. I can tell you, as an entrepreneur and a network marketer for over 10 years, one of the key things that I've found in this industry as well as in business is that, number one, you cannot do this alone. Let me be very clear and frank on that. If you believe that you're going to be able to come out here and do this all by yourself, and you're going to be able to do it in record time, have a little bit of news for you to let you know that that's not the case. The average, you know, especially years ago, the average that it takes for people to see some success online is typically about 3 to 5 years and thousands of dollars out of your pocket. Like Bob mentioned earlier, we want to do what we can to reduce the amount of time that you see success in order to seek success, shall I say, as well as the amount of money that you're going to be pulling out of your pocket. So for a small investment, even coming in free and learning some things, you can get the training that you need, the help that you need, as well as the support that you need. Again, you cannot do this alone, so make sure that you pick wisely and choose the right team. When you're on the right team, successful things can happen. You need to surround yourself with people that know more than you do to get things done. Thank you.
Laura McCarthy, the spotlight is on you.
Yes, and hopefully you guys can't see my little boy behind me because he just jumped out of the bathtub. But anyway, that's live and present, right? And I just want to let you guys know that, you know, if you have just considered starting a home-based business, and, you know, this would be a great place for you to begin, because we're going to have everything from the very beginning on up to experience levels beyond 20 plus years in this industry. So this would be a fabulous place for you to start, and you can start for free starting right now. So that's what I have to say, and we'll see you on the inside.
Mr. Riddell.
I am so excited that we have so many folks already interested in who we are and what we're doing for people. To know that we've got over 150 people on this call, it just tells volumes of the fact that what we have is so needed in this industry, and that's why you hear from all these leaders in the industry that wants you to really understand you have to start and learn before you walk and run. And this is going to be the place, no matter what your level of experience, especially you folks that have never done anything online yet, and those that have been struggling for so long. Folks, it's not your fault. You just need to connect with the right people that want to reach out and help you, and that is this group here. So I highly encourage all of you that have been brought here tonight, that have been pointed here to this workshop, to our webinar. Somebody has invited you. You need to get back with that person. Take action. We call it taking massive action tonight. Get yourself registered into the academy. Connect with that person that invited you. They're going to connect you with us sooner than later, and you're going to get the opportunity to learn things that you just don't know that you really need to know to get started today. I want to thank everybody again, and thank you, Rex.
Thank you. Appreciate everybody coming out tonight. We will see you again tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Until then, have a great night, and God bless you. Bye for now. I love the fanfare.